Hi there. In today's video, I will show you how we can add exciting animations to your website with the help of Wix Studio. From captivating tapping effects to dynamic scroll-based animations and continuous loop, we'll dive into how you can enhance your site's interactivity and visual appeal. Not only will we explore the built-in capabilities of Wix Studio, but I'll also show you how to leverage custom CSS and JavaScript to create truly custom and unique animations. While Wix Studio offers an impressive array of animations that can enhance your site's visual appeal, diving into the code allows for a level of customization and uniqueness that sets your site apart. By harnessing the power of custom CSS and JavaScript, we can add more creativity and functionality, ensuring our website isn't just another template but a distinct, engaging online presence. So let's get started. First, make sure you are logged in to your Wix account and go to sites, and let's click on the create new site button and start from a blank canvas. First, let's set the site style. So go right here and let's change different fonts. So click on this edit and let's write lobster and click apply, and same for the H2 heading. Now I'm going to create a website that represents a coffee brand, and we are going to add animations for that website. That's it. Now let's get started. First, let's remove this header. We don't want that, so select detach from global section, and now let's delete this. Now let's increase the height of this section and add a video. So let's go to the add elements and select the video element. Now we are going to show this video for the half of the screen. So let's set it for the width to 50% and height to full. You can also leverage the advanced sizing option. So for that you have to enable it first and then just write 50% for the width. Now let's add the video. Search for the video related to coffee. I think this looks great. So let's select this one and click update. Alright, and in the middle we are going to add the title of the brand of the coffee. So let's grab one title from here and let's just write Aurora Brews. Let's change from H2 to H1. Now let's change its color to white, and for the brews word, let's change it to brown. Looks great. Now let's add entrance animation for this title. So select the title, go to the interactions, and in the entrance let's add float animation. Now if you see, this animation comes from way bottom to top, but let's make it a bit more subtle. So first grab a container element. Let's adjust its size and add the title element inside this container. Let's change the color of this container. Set the background opacity to 0. Let's decrease the height. Now in the container, there is a property called overflow content. Let's change it to hide, and let's preview this. And this looks much better. Now on the right side, we are going to have a paragraph and a typing effect on that paragraph. So first, let's grab the paragraph element and let's add the text. Click on edit text and just paste the text. Let's keep this to center. Now for the paragraph, we are going to use a different font. So let's change its style from the site style. Go to the paragraph 1, click on edit, and in the font, let's use snail round hen and click apply. And for this, let's select it to paragraph 1. Let's make it a bit bold and increase the size to 20. Let's change its color to brown as well. Now with this paragraph, let's add button. So go to the add elements and go to the buttons and let's select one. We are going to select a button with the icon, so this one. Let's change the text. Let's write read our story, and in the icon let's search for the coffee and select this one. Now let's change the color of the text to brown. And the background should be light brown. Also let's add the borders. So add 1 pixel. Let's make it to 2. And change its color to dark brown. And for the text, let's select the dark brown and make it a bit bolder. Also for the icon, let's change its color from white to dark brown. And this looks great. Let's stack them. Select this paragraph and select the button and click on the stack. So this will work as a flex column. Let's decrease the space between to 24 and let's make it at the center of the page. You can also use this one, which will align it to the horizontal center, and this will align it to the vertical center, but we want it right here. That's it. Now let's see how we can add the typing effect on this paragraph. For that we are going to write the code. So click on this last code icon and let's click on the start coding. So this will set up the developer mode. We can also write code here, or we can use the code in Wix IDE. which is a VS Code based IDE. So click on that. So now we have VS Code IDE running on our browser. Let me close this and go to the SRC and go to the pages, and we have this home.js file and the master page. Now we are going to use this home.js file. Now Wix uses the Velo API for the code, so you can go to this link and read its documentation. As it says, the Velo's APIs empowers you to take full control of your site's functionality. We can use these APIs to interact with site elements, our site's database, Wix apps, and external services. So let's use this. First, we will add some variables. Let's initialize the interval. Now this variable to store the intervals ID. Let's add time interval and set it to 50 milliseconds. So this is for the time between each character. Let's add one more variable called type str. Here we will write the string that we want to add. We want to have a tapping effect, and let's add one more variable called type index. So just write idx. Now this is to track the current index of the character to type. And let's add one more called display string. Now this variable is to accumulate the typed character. Next we will use one function. So just write $, write w dot on ready, and let's pass a function. Now here this onReady is a function that runs your code once the page is fully loaded and ready, and it ensures that all elements on the page are loaded and accessible by your script. So we are going to write our logic in this function. So inside this function, first we have to select the element, HTML element. So for that we should have at least a class or ID of that element. So let's add that. Go to the editor and let's select this paragraph, and let's give it a ID. So let's open this code, and right here the ID is text 3. So instead of that, let's replace it with typewriter text or typewriter paragraph. That's it. Now let's copy this and we will use that ID. Now first let's select that element. So you can do that by using $w, and inside the parenthesis let's pass the ID. So make sure to write hash dot text should be null. So first we will ensure that there is no text on this paragraph element. After that, let's initialize the display string to null as well, and type index to 0. Now let's set one interval. So just write interval equal to set interval, and inside this interval Let's create one more function. This function will run for the given time interval. Now inside this function, let's write one condition first. So if the type index is less than the string that we are going to pass here, type string dot length, then let's increase the display string plus or equal to type string and pass the type index. Let me explain this if condition. So if in this condition it checks if the current character index, which is type index, is less than the length of the string to type, which is right here, then in this line it appends the current character from type string at the position type index to the display string. So this will store the characters that needs to be typed, and after this let's increment the type index. So just write plus plus, else let's clear the interval. Now I forgot to add the string to the element, so let's do that. Let's copy this one. It should be equal to the display string. That's it. Now let's add the text right here. So go here, let's copy all the text and paste it here. Let's save this and let's preview this. Now as you can see, we have this awesome looking typing effect. Now what if we want to show this button after this animation is completed? We can also do that. So click on the edit side. First let's find the ID of this button, which is button 1. So let's go to the code and select the button. For that, use $W, and in the parentheses let's pass the button ID, which is button 1, and let's just use the hide method. So this will hide the button. Let's add it in the else. Here instead of hide we will use show method. So this button will be hidden when the animation is running, and once all the text is there, then it will show the button. So let's preview this. As you can see, there is no button right now. And there it is. So by using the code feature, you can easily code any type of complex animations, and also you can leverage the Wix AI feature. This will help you to generate the code or fix the code, and also check the documentation about the APIs. That's it. So let's close this IDE, and in here let's add a small SVG. For that, let's open the media manager. So go to this icon, click on the tools and click this media manager. From the categories, let's filter by illustrations and write coffee. Let's check out the vector art. Let's select this one and click add to page. Let's decrease its size, and let's add animation on this vector art. So go to the interactions, and in the entrance select reveal, and this looks great. Now let's add some delay of around 0.5 seconds. That's it. Let's create the next section. So in the next section we are going to show the timeline elements. So let's add one section, and let's add one paragraph. Let's change its text to our story. Let's change its color to dark brown and make it bold. After this, let's add one title. For that, let's just copy this and paste it right here. First, let's change the text color to brown, and let's change it to heading 2, and let's edit the text. Let's decrease the width and set it after the our story. Now here we will show the progress of this brand year by year. So let's create one element for that. So let's grab one container first. Let's change the background color to the light brown and add the border as well. Change the border color to dark brown and width to, let's say, 4 pixels. Also let's add the corner radius to around 16 pixels. Now in the container we will have one title and the paragraph. So let's grab the title. Let's make it heading 3. But even for this title, let's use the lobster fonts. Change the color to dark brown. After the title, let's add one paragraph. So let's grab the paragraph and paste it right here. Let's change its color to dark brown. Let me add text for both the title and the paragraph. Let's set the width of the title to 100%. For that we will use advanced sizing. Same for the fonts. Let's set title text to center and paragraph as well. Let's select the title and paragraph and let's stake them. Increase the space between to 20 pixels. Now let's add the padding. So select the stake elements, go to the padding right here and just add 10% for all the corners. Let's change the margin top to 0%, and this looks great. Let me increase the width. Now in the center of this, let's add one more element. Let's grab the container. Let's make it rounded. So for that, go to the corners and set to 100 pixels. Let's change the background color to dark brown and add the text. We have the title and set the font size to, let's say, 20 pixels. Change its color to light brown and let's edit the text to year 2018. Let's increase the size to 24. Let's keep it to 32. This looks better. Now that the timeline element is ready, let me create a few more of this. So for that, we are going to increase the height of the section. Let's just say up to 2000 pixels. Now here, first let's put both of this element in a container. So click on the place in container. Now you can copy and paste. That's it. Now let's select all of them. So select this and keep pressing the shift key. Now we will stack all of them together and let's keep the space between to up to 120. Now let's change its position to sticky. So make sure you select this first container and go to the position and select sticky and 10% from the top. Let's see how it looks. So as you can see, the first container is stick at the top. Let's do the same for all of these elements. Change the position to sticky and set offset to 10%. Select this whole stack and let's align item to the center. Let's change the position for this title as well. Set it to sticky and change the offset to 10%. Let's preview this. And this looks great. Now let's see how we can draw an SVG on scroll. So for that, let's grab an SVG from the media manager. Just write coffee and select the illustrations. Let's go to the vector art. Now this looks great. Let's select this one and add to the page. Let's change its color to brown. Decrease up size and let's rotate it. Let's add it right here. Now for this SVG, go to the interactions and go to the scroll. Let's add the scrolling animation. So we are going to reveal it. So you can select this reveal and go to the adjust animation. And here you can set the animation area as mentioned here. It will decide at what point while scrolling the element it will start and stop the animation. So it should be from above. Let's preview this. Now as you can see, the coffee mug is hiding whenever I scroll up, and when I scroll down it is drawing the whole SVG from top to bottom. Let's add this SVG in all the elements. Let's duplicate this and add right here. Let's see it one more time. And this looks great. Now let's see how we can add more scroll based animations. Let me change its height, and this looks great. Now let's add one more section. In this section we will add one video. Let's grab one container and click on this stretch icon. In this container let's add one video, and let's click on this stretch. So let's add video related to the coffee. This looks great. That's it. And now select the container, and on scroll let's add an animation. So here we can also use expand or shrink or shape. So let's use the shape. Let's click on the adjust animation. You can choose from these 4 shapes, and let's see how it looks. As you can see, when I scroll up it is shrinking, and when I scroll down it is expanding the shape. And this happens between the 0% to 50%. We can also increment that to up to, let's say, 65. And you can also change the intensity of the animation. Let's preview this. Let's add a button on the center. So let's go to the buttons and select this one. Let's increment it and make it a bit bigger. Now in the text, let's change this to H1, and also change the background to dark brown, and text to light brown. Let's change the text to join the community. Now instead of H1, let's decrease the text size. So let's select the H2. Let's set it on the center. Let's add the hover animation for this button. Go to the interactions, and on hover, let's add the customize animation. We can change the background opacity to 50%. Let's keep it to 60%. So let's preview this. And it is not working because there is an already hover animation on the button, which we can see right here. So button has 3 states: regular, hover, and disable. But if this is not a button element, then you can use the hover animation from right here. Now let's see how we can add the parallax effects on images, and also we'll see different kind of scroll based animations. So create one more section. Here we will add the images, different images for this coffee brand. First let's add title and paragraph. So for the title, let's copy this one and paste it right here. Let's change the text and just write our signature selection. And let's add the paragraph. Here let's add the text and change it to paragraph 1. Change its color to brown and make it a bit bold. Let's increase the height of the section to 1500 pixel for now. Now let's grab the images. So go to the add elements. Let's grab an image. Let's add image for the coffee. Let's select this one. Click update. Let's increase the height. You can also select which part of image to be seen. So double click on the image and you can set its position. Let's add parallax effect on this image. So go to the interactions and on scroll, click add and select the parallax effect. And we can also adjust its speed. So let's keep it to 0.6. As you can see, the image is moving on scroll. Let's see it on preview. Now, as you can see, the element is moving. I think the title is has the sticky position, so let's remove it. Set it to default. Let's add one more image. Click select the image and press Ctrl+D, so it will create a duplicate image. And let's add a different image. Let's select this one. Now for this image, we'll also use the parallax, but let's adjust the animation and change its speed to the -3. Now let's add one more image right here. And let's change it. Now let's add an entrance animation for this image. So we have to first remove this and click add in the entrance, and let's use the slide. It should slide from the right. It looks great. We can also use the reveal animation. Let me change it to reveal. So instead of slide, let's use reveal, and it should be from the above. Let me change this image. Now this way you can create image randomize on the page, or you can also create a systematic grid layout and add different type of animation on all of these images. Now next let's see how we can use the custom CSS to add the customized style on the element. So let's add one more section. Let me grab this title. Let's change it to custom made. For your taste. After this title, let's add the button. So for button, let's copy this and paste it right here. Just change the text to explore and decrease the width. We can also stake both of these elements. Now let's add one container here. Now for this container, let's add animated colors, animated linear gradient. For that we are going to use the code again and click on the CSS. Here we can write our own CSS. So first make sure you have selected the container, and let's add the custom class. So just write animated dash container and press enter. So let's use this class to add the custom CSS. Instead of writing code here, let's code in the Wix IDE. Now let's open the global.css file. You will be able to find it inside the styles folder. So we have animated dash container class. So let's use it. Now inside this class, let's add the background. We'll use linear gradient. Now for this container, I have already created one linear gradient. So let me paste this one. And let's use the background dash size. Set it to 200% and 200%. Now let's add keyframe animation. Let's just write @keyframes and let's name it gradient move or anything you like. For the 0%, let's change the background position to 100% and 0. Let's copy this. Now for the 50%, change the background position to 0 to 100, and for the 100%, let's change its position to again 100% to 0. Let's use this keyframe. So just write animation, write the name of the keyframe. For 4 seconds is, and for infinite. Let's see if it is working or not. Let's go to the preview. As you can see, it is animating the linear gradient. Let's add a transparent video on top of this container. To add the transparent video, let's go to the media manager and select the transparent videos. Let's write drink. This looks great. So let's select this and click add to page. Let's decrease its size and let's set it to about the container. And this looks great. Let me decrease the section height and let's see the preview, but before that let me increase the width a bit. Let's preview this, and this looks great. Let's check the whole website from the top. Once this typewriting effect is done, it will show the button. And it looks great. Now we have successfully added animations using built-in interactions like click, hover and scroll. We have also crafted a typewriting effect with the help of JavaScript and animated the background of the container using custom CSS. Now with the Wix Studio, you can create all types of animations without worrying about complex coding or design limitations. But if you want to expand the given animations and have more unique behavior, you can do this with the code. I hope this tutorial has been enlightening and encourages you to explore Wix Studio further. Dive in, experiment and discover its impressive features for yourself. Thanks to Wix Studio for sponsoring this video. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe and share the video to support this channel. Stay tuned for more amazing content. Thank you.